3 years after the devastating loss of his wife, Kelly Preston, the question lingers. How has John Travolta's love evolved? It's a haunting inquiry into his present existence. Will he find love anew, then remarrying? Despite the encouragement from his family urging him to embrace the future, Travolta's response remains a resolute shake of his head. For him, Kelly Preston was irreplaceable, and the notion of falling in love again feels like a betrayal to her memory. Here's why John Travolta can't forget his love. John Travolta and Kelly Preston shared a love story that spanned nearly 3 decades, filled with moments of joy, challenges, and unwavering support for each other. Their journey began in 1987 when Kelly Preston, a budding actress, crossed paths with John Travolta, a renowned Hollywood star, during a screen test for the movie The Experts. As Kelly waited to audition for her role in The Spy Caper, she found herself captivated by the presence of John Travolta, whose iconic roles in films like Saturday Night Fever and Grease had already secured his status as a cinematic legend. It was a moment that seemed straight out of a movie itself, as John's charisma and charm swept Kelly off her feet without the need for elaborate gestures or choreographed dance moves. John Travolta's recollection of the moment he first laid eyes on Kelly Preston is tinged with a sense of fondness and admiration as he described her to Us Weekly in 2018 as this gorgeous woman. It was a moment marked by an immediate spark, a palpable chemistry that seemed to ignite between them from the very beginning. Despite the undeniable connection, their story didn't unfold in haste. Kelly Preston, though drawn to Travolta, found herself in a complex situation, still tethered to a marriage that had lost its luster. Reflecting on her circumstances during her interview with Andy Cohen, Preston candidly admitted to being unhappily married at the time of her encounter with Travolta. "I was not that happily married, let's put it that way. I was really with the wrong person," she revealed, shedding light on the emotional turmoil she was navigating. For John Travolta, the memory of that pivotal moment remained vivid. He recounted to Us Weekly the scene of their first meeting, with Kelly descending a staircase, her presence captivating him instantly. "I remember she was going down the steps," Travolta shared, recalling the precise details of that encounter. Positioned atop the staircase, he mustered the courage to engage her in conversation, seizing the opportunity to pose a question that would set the stage for their future. "May I ask you a question?" he inquired, to which Kelly, intrigued, responded with a resounding yes. "What's it like to be married? Is it a good thing?" he queried, laying bare his curiosity and perhaps hinting at the possibility of a deeper connection beyond the confines of their current circumstances. At the time, she was known as Mrs. Kevin Gage, having tied the knot with him in 1985. Their connection stemmed from their collaboration in the 1986 cult classic film Space Camp, where their on-screen chemistry translated into a real-life relationship. Despite their shared history, Kelly's marriage to Gage was fraught with unhappiness, a fact she would later openly acknowledge. John Travolta's recollection of their first meeting paints a picture of Kelly maintaining composure despite her inner turmoil. When he asked her about being married, she responded with a seemingly positive affirmation, "I love it." This response, though masking her true feelings, left an indelible impression on Travolta, sparking a glimmer of hope for a future with someone who embraced the institution of marriage with genuine enthusiasm. However, Kelly's inner dialogue betrayed a different sentiment. Recalling the moment from her perspective, she confessed to feeling overwhelmed and apprehensive upon encountering Travolta. Her reaction, characterized by a mix of awe and trepidation, underscored the intensity of their initial connection and hinted at the potential for a profound shift in her life's trajectory. Kelly's journey to finding true love was marked by twists and turns, including relationships with notable figures like George Clooney and an engagement with Charlie Sheen. Each experience, though fleeting or tumultuous, contributed to her growth and ultimately led her to John Travolta. The tragic loss of Travolta's former girlfriend, Diana Hyland, to cancer in 1977 cast a shadow over his romantic endeavors, infusing his pursuit of love with a sense of longing and vulnerability. Despite the pain of past heartbreaks, Travolta remained open to the possibility of finding love anew, a sentiment that would eventually culminate in his enduring bond with Kelly Preston. Kelly's divorce from Kevin Gage in 1987 marked a pivotal moment of liberation, freeing her from a marriage marred by discontent. It was a period of transition and self-discovery, during which she embarked on a journey of introspection and renewal. The reunion of John Travolta and Kelly Preston on the set of The Experts marked the beginning of a love story that would endure for over 3 decades. Prior to their screen test in 1987, a perceptive mutual friend had prophesied to Travolta that he would meet a girl who would capture his heart and lead him down the path of marriage. Little did they know that this prediction would soon become a reality. Released in 1989, The Experts may have been the catalyst for their reconnection, but it was the genuine bond they shared off-screen that solidified their relationship. From that moment onward, John and Kelly remained inseparable, their love standing the test of time until Kelly's untimely passing at the age of 57 due to breast cancer on July 12, 2020. Their union was blessed with 2 children, daughter Ella Blue, who was 23 at the time of Kelly's passing, and son Benjamin, who was 12. Despite the devastating loss, John Travolta has embraced social media as a platform to share glimpses of their family life, offering updates on Ella's achievements, such as her debut at New York Fashion Week, and celebrating Benjamin's accomplishments in gymnastics. Throughout the years, John has remained steadfast in honoring Kelly's memory, never failing to pay tribute on significant occasions such as her birthday and Mother's Day. In 2021, almost 31 years after he proposed to Kelly in Gstaad, Switzerland on New Year's Eve in 1990, John took to social media to express his love and longing for his beloved wife, accompanied by heartfelt messages reminding the world of the enduring bond they shared. The engagement of John Travolta and Kelly Preston was met with overwhelming joy and approval from their families, who saw John as a kind, loving, and generous partner for their daughter. Linda Carlson, Kelly's mother, expressed her relief that Kelly had found stability and happiness with John after her previous tumultuous relationships, such as the one with Charlie Sheen. "I just thank God. That's what she wants, and that's what she needs," Linda remarked, echoing the sentiments of many who witnessed the couple's blossoming romance. Wendy Travolta, John's sister-in-law, shared the sentiment, noting that she had never seen John happier. She attributed their newfound contentment to timing, suggesting that both John and Kelly were ready to embrace the idea of settling down and building a life together. Their wedding on September 5, 1991, held at the luxurious Hôtel de Crillon in Paris, was a grand affair, symbolizing the beginning of a lifelong commitment. However, the couple chose to solidify their union once more 2 weeks later in the United States to ensure the legality of their marriage, a testament to their dedication to each other and their desire to start their journey on the right footing. In the midst of wedding preparations, Kelly Preston shared her excitement about the future, eagerly anticipating the prospect of starting a family with John. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight prior to their wedding, she playfully remarked, "We plan to have some babies. We're practicing right now. This could be barefoot and pregnant for the next 10 years. Her words reflected the couple's shared dreams of parenthood and the profound love they had for each other. The birth of their first child, Jet, on April 13, 1992, marked a joyous milestone in the lives of John Travolta and Kelly Preston. Travolta, ever the charismatic storyteller, humorously shared with Premiere magazine in 1996 the amusing anecdote of Jet's conception, revealing that it had occurred during a stay at the home of fellow Hollywood stars Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. This light-hearted revelation added a whimsical touch to their family history, further endearing the couple to fans and showcasing Travolta's affable personality. During the early 1990s, Travolta's career trajectory experienced a series of ups and downs. While he achieved notable success with films like Look Who's Talking in 1989 and its sequel in 1990, his star power seemed to dim somewhat amidst less memorable projects, including the ill-fated Look Who's Talking Now in 1993, featuring talking dogs, an endeavor best left unmentioned. However, the turning point came in 1994 with the release of Quentin Tarantino's groundbreaking film Pulp Fiction. Travolta's unforgettable portrayal of Vincent Vega not only revitalized his career, but also catapulted him back into the spotlight, earning him critical acclaim and a renewed sense of relevance in pop culture. His performance earned him a nomination for the prestigious Academy Award for Best Actor, marking his first Oscar nod since his iconic turn in Saturday Night Fever in 1978. Kelly Preston's career continued to thrive following the birth of her daughter Ella in 2000. While she had already established herself as a versatile actress with roles in films like Twins alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger, Preston's dedication to family prompted her to strike a balance between work and personal life. Despite scaling back her professional commitments, Preston continued to grace the screen with her talent, appearing in a variety of films spanning different genres. Throughout the early 2000s, Preston showcased her acting prowess in memorable roles, including her portrayal of Jerry Maguire's supportive and spirited fiancé in the critically acclaimed film Jerry Maguire. She also captivated audiences in romantic comedies such as Addicted to Love and For Love of the Game, demonstrating her versatility as an actress capable of tackling diverse roles with finesse. As a devoted mother and wife, Preston prioritized her family while still pursuing her passion for acting. She and John Travolta shared the screen in several projects, further solidifying their status as one of Hollywood's most beloved couples. Despite the mixed reception of films like Battlefield Earth, Old Dogs, and Gotti, which received less than favorable reviews from critics, Preston and Travolta cherished the opportunity to collaborate on screen. Their shared experiences as a couple and parents lent depth to their on-screen chemistry, even in roles that were vastly different from their own lives. At the premiere of Gotti in 2018, Preston reflected on their portrayal of mob boss John Gotti and his wife Victoria, acknowledging the stark differences between their characters and themselves. However, she emphasized the underlying similarities, noting the enduring love and commitment they shared as a couple and as parents. Kelly Preston's insights into maintaining a strong and vibrant marriage shed light on the enduring love and connection she shared with John Travolta. According to Preston, effective communication was the cornerstone of their relationship, emphasizing the importance of openness, honesty, and ongoing dialogue. In an interview with Us Weekly in 2018, she emphasized the significance of nurturing the bond through fun activities, date nights, and playful interactions. For Preston, keeping the spark alive meant embracing joy, laughter, and shared experiences, ensuring that their marriage remained a source of fulfillment and happiness. This sentiment echoed her earlier interview with Health in 2011. Where she emphasized the importance of checking in with each other and prioritizing each other's needs and desires. By fostering an environment of mutual respect and understanding, Preston and Travolta cultivated a relationship built on trust, empathy, and mutual support. They approached challenges as a team, refraining from pushing each other's buttons, and instead focusing on maintaining a sense of playfulness and spontaneity in their interactions. When asked about the best thing about being married to John Travolta on Watch What Happens Live, Preston's face lit up with affection as she recounted the myriad joys of their partnership. she spoke fondly of his lips, their shared love of dancing, and the endless laughter and fun they enjoyed together. Dancing, in particular, held a special place in their relationship, with Preston revealing that they danced all the time, at home, with their children, and even during nights out. Preston's admiration for Travolta extended beyond their shared hobbies and activities. She described him as the nicest guy you've ever met, the sweetest, a testament to his warmth, kindness, and genuine character. Theirs was a love story characterized by mutual adoration, unwavering support, and a deep appreciation for each other's presence in their lives. The bond between John Travolta and his daughter Ella proved to be a source of solace and connection in the wake of Kelly Preston's passing. In an emotional Instagram post from August 2020, Travolta shared a poignant moment with his daughter dancing together in memory of their beloved wife and mother. The image captured the pair gracefully moving across the floor of a lounge, their embrace a testament to the enduring love that bound them together. The masks worn by the bartender and waitress served as a poignant reminder of the times, highlighting the unique challenges faced during a period of collective grief and uncertainty. For Travolta and Preston, dancing held a special significance, serving as a cherished pastime that brought them joy and intimacy. In his Instagram caption, Travolta reminisced about Kelly's love for dancing, describing it as one of Kelly's favorite things, and emphasizing the bond they shared on the dance floor. Their shared passion for dance symbolized the rhythm of their love and the memories they created together, moments that would continue to resonate long after Preston's passing. In addition to their shared love of dance, the Travolta family also shared a passion for aviation, a passion that brought them together and provided a sense of adventure and excitement in their lives. Preston, in an interview with Health, shared anecdotes of John's unexpected arrival home, recounting moments when she would be engrossed in everyday activities with the children only to be greeted by the unmistakable sound of an airplane engine and the sight of John's plane descending onto their property. The Travolta family's home in Ocala, Florida, was situated within a gated community tailored for aviators, offering residents the unique opportunity to park their planes right outside their homes. This aviation-centric lifestyle not only reflected John's personal interests, but also served as a backdrop for family adventures and shared experiences. For the Travolta family, aviation wasn't just a hobby, it was a cherished tradition that brought them together in a unique and intimate way. John Travolta himself emphasized the significance of their time spent flying in an interview with Parade magazine, describing it as special for all of us. In the confines of the plane, they found a sanctuary free from distractions, where they could simply be present with each other, fostering deeper connections and creating lasting memories. Flight time became a sacred ritual for the family, a time when they could bond, share stories, and revel in each other's company without the pressures of the outside world. However, amidst the joys of their aviation adventures, tragedy struck the Travolta family in January 2009. While vacationing in the Bahamas, their beloved son, Jet, tragically passed away at the age of 16 after suffering a seizure. The devastating loss sent shockwaves through their tight-knit family and reverberated throughout the world, leaving an indelible mark on all who knew and loved him. In a statement issued at the time, John Travolta and Kelly Preston expressed their profound grief and devastation over the loss of their beloved son. They described Jet as the most wonderful son that two parents could ever ask for, emphasizing the joy and light he brought into their lives and the lives of all who knew him. Despite the unbearable pain of their loss, they found solace in the memories they shared with Jet, vowing to cherish those precious moments for the rest of their lives. Following the tragic loss of their beloved son, Jet, John Travolta, and Kelly Preston channeled their grief into a positive force for change by establishing the Jet Travolta Foundation. The foundation was founded in Jet's memory with the mission of providing assistance and support to children with disabilities, ranging from learning difficulties to seizures and special needs. In an interview with Health magazine in the summer of 2011, Preston spoke about the importance of giving back and helping others, emphasizing that she and Travolta believed in the power of altruism to bring healing and positivity in the face of adversity. Preston shared that supporting others in need was a core value for both her and Travolta, and they were committed to making a meaningful impact through the foundation. Their desire to turn their personal tragedy into something positive drove them to create a platform that could provide resources, assistance, and hope to families facing similar challenges. Despite the profound grief they experienced, Travolta and Preston chose to keep much of their mourning private, opting to focus on healing and supporting each other through their shared pain. As longtime Scientologists, they found strength and solace in their faith community, with Preston acknowledging the support she received from her husband, close friends like Kirstie Alley, her family, and the Scientology Center. In her interview with Health magazine, Preston spoke candidly about the role of Scientology in her journey of healing, expressing gratitude for the unwavering support and guidance she received from her faith community. She credited Scientology with providing her with the tools and resources necessary to navigate through the darkest days of their loss and emerge stronger and more resilient. In a candid interview with the BBC in 2014, Travolta opened up about the depths of his despair, admitting, "The truth is, I didn't know if I was going to make it." He described how life had lost its allure, and he struggled to find meaning and purpose in the midst of overwhelming grief. It was a challenging journey to recovery, but Travolta found solace and support within his Scientology community, who stood by him unwaveringly for 2 years. He expressed gratitude for their relentless support and dedication, emphasizing how they worked tirelessly to help him navigate through his grief and loss, offering techniques and guidance to help him cope with each passing day. In the midst of their grief, a ray of hope emerged for Travolta and Preston with the arrival of their son, Benjamin, born on November 23, 2010. Preston was 48 years old at the time, and the pregnancy was nothing short of a miracle for the couple. Speaking to People magazine, they shared the joyous news of Benjamin's birth, describing it as a blessing and a miracle. Despite rumors suggesting they had only begun trying for another child after Jet's passing, sources close to them clarified that they had been trying for several years before Benjamin's conception. Preston reiterated this sentiment in an interview with Health magazine, where she shared the emotional moment when she discovered she was pregnant. Sneaking out of bed to take a pregnancy test, she returned to wake up Travolta with the life-changing news. The overwhelming joy and disbelief they felt upon learning of Preston's pregnancy brought tears to their eyes as they embraced the miracle of new life amidst their enduring grief. Kelly Preston's journey through pregnancy was not just a physical experience. It was a deeply emotional and spiritual journey filled with love, hope, and gratitude. Reflecting on her pregnancy, Preston expressed her profound joy and appreciation for the miracle of carrying a child. In her own words, she described the closeness she felt during pregnancy, cherishing every moment of carrying her children and feeling them move inside her. Her sentiments were imbued with empathy for those who struggled with infertility, recognizing the blessing of motherhood and the hope it offered to all. Preston's perspective on life had been shaped by her experiences dealing with trauma, including the loss of her son, Jet. Despite the pain and challenges she had endured, she remained steadfast in her belief that things always had the potential to improve. This resilience and optimism guided her through the darkest of times, providing her with strength and hope for the future. As a mother, Preston embraced her role with unwavering devotion and love. She cherished the opportunity to be a hands-on mom, relishing the special bond she shared with her children, Ella and Ben. Both she and John Travolta showered their children with affection, constantly doting on them and creating cherished memories together as a family. Despite their busy lives, Preston and Travolta always made time for romance, nurturing their relationship with spontaneity and adventure. Travolta's passion for flying provided them with the perfect opportunity for romantic getaways, with Preston fondly recalling moments when he would whisk her away on impromptu flights to destinations unknown. Their shared love for adventure and excitement served as the foundation for their enduring romance, keeping their relationship alive with spontaneity and passion. In an interview with Health magazine, Kelly expressed her gratitude for her husband's ability to effortlessly maneuver his plane into the hangar, likening it to a regular person parking their car in the garage. Preston's appreciation for life's gifts was palpable, as she acknowledged that such privileges were not to be taken for granted. As Preston embraced the later years of her life, she defied societal expectations of slowing down with age. Instead, she approached each day with a vibrant energy and a youthful mindset, believing that age was merely a number and that one's outlook on life played a significant role in shaping their experiences. Preston's philosophy on aging was rooted in positivity and a sense of adventure, inspiring others to embrace life's possibilities with open arms. Reflecting on the wisdom she had gained over the years, Preston offered sage advice to others, emphasizing the importance of cherishing every moment and prioritizing the relationships that mattered most. With age came a deeper understanding of life's priorities, leading Preston to advocate for living in the present moment and treasuring the time spent with loved ones. For Preston and Travolta, this meant giving their children the freedom to explore their identities and make their own choices, while showering them with unconditional love and support. Preston's deep love for her family was evident in her social media posts, where she frequently expressed her affection for her children, Ella and Ben. Whether it was celebrating Mother's Day with heartfelt messages or paying tribute to Travolta on Father's Day, Preston's love for her family shone through in every post. Her final Instagram post, a loving tribute to Travolta, highlighted the profound bond they shared and the gratitude she felt for the man who had been her partner in life's journey. What do you think about the unbreakable love story of John Travolta and Kelly Preston? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.